All right, if you want to know the holy grail for Democrats, it's the president's taxes, and they're pushing for the release of those tax returns, and they're very, very close. The president's still pushing back, but Attorney Robert Wood is here now with how this battle could play out. Robert, I know that the New York attorney is looking to get these Cyrus Vance Jr. He had a novel way to look at the last 8 years of returns to get answers to payments that were made and seeing if they showed up on these returns, et cetera, et cetera. But they appealed a judge's order that they be released or released to Cyrus Vance Jr. But I just get the sense it's just a matter of time before these are out there. Now, they shouldn't be released to the public. They invariably would be, though. How do you see this?
Yeah, I think long term, you're right. It's hard not to see somehow these getting out. There have been so many different battlegrounds, and as you noted yesterday, the battle in New York in court, the district court saying that President Trump couldn't block them, and then the Second Circuit putting a stay on that. So, yeah, I think long term, they're likely to come out. I would agree.
All right, so then you're the president. We don't know the reason why he was reluctant to release them. I understand we've never had a guy this rich in the Oval Office would have returns that would run into the thousands of pages, I guess, over the years. Maybe certain points are, question how wealthy he really is. Others might reveal relationships with certain players, whatever. But he has been, headstrong in not releasing him. And furthermore, people elected him without those forms getting released. So his argument is it needn't happen. But let's say it does. I mean, the first thing people are going to look for is his total operating income over the years, right? And then they start digging into the weeds, right?
I suppose. I mean, I think there will be no set of tax returns in American history that will be examined as closely as these. I mean, if they do come out, I mean, it's possible. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion. But they will be gone through with many fine-tooth combs and really pilloried by armies of advisors, and I think it's a foregone conclusion that the tax returns, if they come out, are going to be aggressive and they're going to take advantage of the tax laws. President Trump's made no secret of that even before he was elected. He doesn't like to pay taxes. He pays as little as he can.
Right. He's even bragged about that during the campaign. I know when this one New York Times story came out on one particular return and showing relationships here and there, that it's possible he could have had a write-off that amounted him to not paying taxes for years. Now, all of this might be perfectly legal. It's going to be a tough sell to the public, though, because I believe even in that case, and you can refresh my memory if I'm wrong, Robert, it was legal at the time. Some of these tactics are not legal now. One way or the other, critics are going to pounce on him, right?
I mean, again, I think it's, you used the term earlier, holy grail, and the Democrats have long sought these returns, as you say, even long before President Trump was elected. So yes, I mean, they're going to be gone through, and they're going to be things that are close to the line. I mean, the tax law in general is famously gray, and that's the more complicated you get, I suppose, the more gray it gets. So I wouldn't be surprised by all of that. And I mean, President Trump has bigger fish to fry in a sense, but these tax return issues, I mean, they keep coming back for years now.
Yeah, it's like the unrelenting issue, and we might be seeing it being worked out in a matter of days or weeks. We'll follow closely. Robert Wood, thank you very much.
Thank you.